Hey guys, we're about to do something that we've been really looking forward to for quite a long time, something called Escape and Pray. I'm Joe.
I'm Sam, and we're doing it with two of our friends called Ashley and Jumana, who are just coming along now, about to pick us up. Basically, Escape and Pray is where we're getting flown to a random European city that we don't know to spend the next 3 days without any food, money or water, and just praying, hoping God will provide, and hoping we can meet some people. So that sounds pretty exciting.
Okay, so right now we're at Sam's house. We're going to drive to the airport now, so we'll see you guys there.
Hey guys, we've just arrived at Gatwick Airport. We just thought we'd introduce you to the girls before we open the envelope. So we've got Jumana and Ashley with us. So yeah, this is going to be an amazing trip. We're just going to set up the camera now and we're going to open this envelope to find out where we're going. Okay, so this is the moment of truth. Here is the envelope. We have no idea where we're going. Come on, open it. Yeah, this is it. The weight has been killing me. Where are we going?
It has literally been killing Sam.
I may have already opened half of it. Come on. What is it? We're going to... That's sick! Zurich, Switzerland is where we're going. Amazing! Yes, mate.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Wow.
To Zurich! That's amazing!
Sweet. We're off to Zurich! Woo!
We've just arrived in Zurich Airport about 20 minutes ago and we've got so much to update you on. We've just posted a Facebook feed, so if you go back to Facebook and scroll through history from ages ago, you might be able to find it. But yeah, so I'll start off by just saying that I went on a road trip last year and all my data and everything was so expensive. Switzerland was one of the countries that I visited, but I've just got a text today from Tesco Mobile to say that all my data, all my calls and everything this weekend is going to be completely free, which is amazing. So that's really cool.
You can use maps and that would be really useful.
Definitely. We got accommodation sorted as well.
Yeah,
Who wants to explain that?
Yeah, I'll go for it. So we literally just arrived, touched down, looked at our messages, and Timothy messaged us saying that he has a friend called Daisy, and who is a Christian from Brazil, and that she has 2 free rooms and is expecting a call for us. So we literally called her, and we've just Googled mapped where she lives, and so it seems like accommodation was literally sorted in 10 minutes after we were in Zurich. So just absolutely amazing example of God's provision, and we don't have to worry about
it's overlooking the lake, which is quite nice.
Yeah.
It's a pretty central location.
We've kind of picked it up now, so
Imagine the central park of Zurich. That's what we're overlooking. I'm kind of imagining a penthouse suite. I don't know. Maybe a butler, caviar,
Okay.
The thing is,
Yeah.
that because we're sorted now, we can completely just bless the city and not have to think about ourselves, and just go out and just do whatever God wants us to do. Pray for Him, encounter whatever God has in store for us. So we're really looking forward to it. So the next thing is to try and find out how to get from the airport into the city.
Yeah.
And we have a couple of plans up our sleeve, but we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Basically, we've just had an amazing breakthrough. We were standing outside for ages trying to get a lift to go to Zurich Centre, and this sweet lady, Caroline, just came up to us and gave us
40 francs.
40 francs out of our own money. So now we have tickets to go to City Centre.
So we're on the train now, and we've just got our tickets, and yeah, we're waiting for the train to depart. So we're going to Bahnhof Enge, I believe. So we're at the airport now, the airport train station. It's about a 15-minute journey.
10-minute walk.
15-minute journey, and then we've got a 10-minute walk to Daisy's house afterwards. I've just phoned her just to confirm that everything's cool.
So, Sam, what's happened so far?
So basically, we've got in touch via social media with this woman called Daisy, who's very kindly offered to let us use her apartment for the next 3 days, and it's literally right in the centre of Zurich, right by the lake. It is flipping beautiful.
So right now we're in the car. We're with Tanya. So Tanya, there's a little message on Facebook. Tanya, do you want to say hello?
Hi, hello.
So right now she's driving us to a cell group, which is about 5 kilometers away from where the house is, and it's for Brazilian.
It's all Brazilian people.
Brazilian people.
But no Tory.
So we're really excited about. It is day 2 here in Zurich. We've just woken up. It is just gone 10:30 in the morning. We are just about to eat some breakfast before hitting the streets.
And off we go to day 2, walking out of our lovely mansion that we luckily ended up with. Yeah, here we go, guys. Where are we off to now?
We are off to churches. The hill, and we think we found a church that's been in contact with Sam.
Yeah,
It
I'm
is.
Twitter famous now, guys.
Here. Standing up here, we can see our apartment.
Our apartment is just
There.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one. Come to St Andrew's Church, and we've met these 2 lovely ladies, Stephanie and Melania. That's right, saying it right. And we've just been praying with them and seeing what this church is doing, and it's been wonderful.
It was our first connection at St Andrew's Church in Zurich, and that went really, really well. We just met 2 incredible ladies, as we just said. So now we are off to the lake in Zurich.
We are on our way to Ankerstrasse, which is where YWAM's office is. So I've just talked to one of the guys from YWAM, and they said that they're doing an outreach with ICF. So that's what we're trying to get to. Just trying to run a green light. And we'll update you when we get there, whether we've met anyone there at the office or not. It would be great to do an outreach with them. So we're praying and hoping that that will happen. This is Benny, and we've just prayed with him. We prayed for his knee and his ankle, and we've just had a chat with him, and we feel really encouraged by what YWAM and City Church and all the other youths are doing in Zurich.
Yeah, we've had an eventful past couple of hours. So we ended up walking to YWAM offices, and it turned out to be a little church called City Church, which is what we're right outside now. And the others are going to explain what else happened.
An outreach work with them tomorrow at 2 o'clock. But before that, we're going to go to a youth event tonight at 8 o'clock in another part of Zurich. We have no idea where that is. We need to find some Wi-Fi, find where that is. But yeah, that's going to be really exciting. So we look forward to meeting these young people and seeing what that's all about. Recording this now, Sam. So guys, this is everyone. So we've got Daisy, who's here. We've got Tanya, and then we've got Steph. So we just thought we'd include them in the video because we haven't included them yet. We talked about them so much, but we haven't included them. So yeah.
Escape and pray, you have to explain that to us.
So we're with a charity and that works with students all over the UK and Europe, and we were told to go to an airport on Friday morning yesterday, and we were given an envelope with a random city in it. We had 100 choices all there, and our envelope said Zurich in it, so here we are.
So we've just been to the ICF Church Youth Planet, and it's just been the most incredible evening. Like, it's beyond words what's just happened. It's
So we were running super late. We got there at 8:30, and that's the time that it started. Then we were talking to the youth pastor, who told us that we could go up and chat to the youth and tell them what we're doing.
Yeah, so we shared that in front of, I don't know, 100 or so people, maybe a bit more, which is fantastic.
Prayed for a bunch of youth, and they've literally blessed us in the most incredible way. We've been given in total 150 francs, only from 2 people.
We are just so thankful for all the ways in which people have blessed us, in which we can hopefully bless others, and thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, so we're off to Lucky D's now to get some food. Well, we don't need food, but we're going to go chat to more people, and we'll update you all soon.
So it's our final day. We've just had an incredible morning. We've just been at City Church and we've had the opportunity to share our story again with another congregation and just pray for the church and pray over Zurich, which has been amazing.
And we're right here now, we're walking the streets and we're going to like pray for people, evangelise, prophecy, basically that kind of thing, and just do it with City Church and yeah, hopefully see what Jesus wants us to do.
Finished praying with two ladies that you'll see a picture of, and they both had pains, one in their back and one in the chest, and we just prayed for them and they've been healed.
So we have just had the most incredible time with City Church. We've just been out on their 2 o'clock outreach project, and yeah, we've just seen some amazing things. So I'll let the guys behind me just share a little bit about what we've just done.
So I really enjoyed, I've literally never done outreach like that before. We just went to Langstrasse, which is where all of the prostitutes are, and it's kind of the rougher area of Zurich. And I got to chat to this girl called Vanessa, and she spoke Hungarian, and there are actually quite a lot of Hungarian prostitutes there, and it was a blessing to be able to encourage her and to love them. And yeah, I think they really like, God really loves them, and it was amazing.
It was just so real as well. Like, you often hear about prostitutes and red light districts, but just to be there amongst girls and lots of girls just lining the street was just heartbreaking. It really was. In daylight, it was only like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so just really heartbreaking. But we were praying for some of the guys, and yeah, it was really encouraging. It was really encouraging.
And then after, we are now making our way to ICF Church, and it's quite far away from where we were before. So a guy called Nora decided to pay for our tram tickets to get here within like 5 minutes. So we're now on our way, and we're going to go see what the church is all about.
In Zurich Airport with our 2 friends Sylvan and Debbie, who have kindly just bought us coffee and a nice tea, which I definitely needed.
Sam has missed his tea. It's been 3 days without tea.
It's been good. So Joe, do you want to say what we've been doing?
Yeah, so we've just been to ICF Church, like we said in our last little vlog. But since that, we've met with Sylvan and Debbie, who we've been in contact with via WhatsApp, and we finally met them, which is really cool. And they paid for our tickets to get to the airport. So yeah, we've just been so blessed in that way. So we got train tickets the first time, and we've also got tram tickets back. And Jumana went on a tram, so her life was really amazing. So she loved that. It was really cool. But yeah, we just had some great conversation and we've just prayed for Sylvan and Debbie, and it's just been great getting to know them, and yeah, we hope that we meet them again at some point. It'd be really cool.
Perfect end to a perfect trip.
Yeah.
So we're about to head off to security and get our flight. Thanks for following our vlog.
We hope it's been alright. And if it's about half an hour long, we do apologise. We've just got so much footage. So.
Amazing jokes.
Yeah, I don't know how to shut up, I just keep talking.
This is so cute, to stop them in here.
Okay. He's gonna follow you. Hi guys. Welcome to England. Look at this lovely weather. So we've just arrived back in the UK after an incredible trip to Zurich. We're just going to say a couple of highlights now.
So my highlight was getting prayer from Raphael at ICFU, and then him saying some prophecies over me. That was really cool.
My highlight was Joe not being allowed back into the country.
That actually just happened. That's my highlight. Apparently awesome. I look really young. So and my baseball cap didn't help.
No, seriously, my highlight was chilling with the guys from Youth Planet on Saturday, seeing how they did church. It was really awesome.
The highlight was meeting Tanya and dating for the first time at her house. It was, yeah, really awesome.
We've just had an incredible trip, and we hope to share some future moments with you too.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye. I made it really awkward.